Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? It's the R&G Podcast. I'm Gerald.
I'm Ron. What is good, everybody?
What's going on out there, everybody? You know, another day.
Another day, another dollar.
We got a field podcast for you guys today. A lot to talk about as usual. We're gonna tap into to the whole thing with the impeachment with Trump. Um, and other things that's kind of following in now with people that got some of the people that got arrested, the weapons, all that. We're gonna tap into that. We got some good topics about sports. We got some good topics about music entertainment, and for our I am me topic of the day, we will be talking about people that come from hoods, but they ain't hood. All right. But before we get into all of that, can't forget we got our Q&As. I got one today and Ron got one, so we're gonna jump into that first. But before we jump into that, how was your week, bro?
The week was good, man. I had a conversation uh, with my boss and just let him know how I feel. You know what I mean? There's certain things that happen. And if you ain't happy or whatever, not saying it's time to quit, but at the same time, it's like, yo, if I'm not happy, like you gonna hear me. Like I got something to tell you. You know what I mean? So, I mean, other than that, I ain't gonna sit here and talk about that. I mean, too crazy, but the week was alright. I mean, I can't complain. You know what I mean? I didn't really do much. I mean, stocked up on some more brew, and and that was it, man. I was just chilling. I mean, taking it easy. You know what I mean? I really don't go out like as much as I used to. You know what I mean? For obvious reasons. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna. That was it, man. My week was good. I mean, I ain't do shit. How was your week, bro?
Busy week this week, especially with the fire department. We had our first structure fire of the year on Sunday. Everybody got out safe. You feel bad for people that get displaced from their homes, and it's unfortunate. It stinks, to be honest with you. Um, just to give you guys a kind of a quick thought of it from a firefighter's perspective. When you going into somebody's house and after the whole thing is done, like the fire is knocked, the aftermath of everything, you really do feel some type of like, damn, like you really feel sorry. Like this was somebody's home. This is somebody's, you see their like their pictures, burned, or personal things burned. They can't get that back. So, when I see things like that, I've been in a few fires, and it never gets any different, from my feelings, because that could be anybody. Shoot, that could be me. I mean, you just kind of feel for people that go through that struggle, and you just hope that they can get back on their feet and get things right for them, for them and their family and all that. So, yeah, we had that. Other than that, it was more regular as usual, but it was just really busy with the fire department this week. We had a lot of things going on, but hey, I mean, that's what I signed up for. So, what about you, Jeff?
Man, it was a good week. It was productive for the company. We went out and did something Wednesday. Hence, that's why we running late today. We had to set y'all up. Negroes got to stay at it.
Word.
It was cool. It was very productive. We worked with some people, interviewed a bunch of people, and got a chance to bring some more stuff to the studio, which is cool. Y'all see that, and y'all reap the benefits of it. But other than that, health-wise, it's all right. Still pushing. I hate taking this medicine.
I hear you.
Don't get old, folks. My God. Don't get old, folks, man. Yeah, take care of your health, people. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
My fault, y'all.
I just peeped that. I had to look at him real
So
quick.
let me say what's up.
All right, so we're gonna jump into the Q and A. Ron's gonna start it off.
Here we go. Q&A. My Q&A is this. If Eddie Murphy came back to stand up, seeing how he's been away from stand up for so long, if he came back, do you think he would still be funny? I'll go first.
Go.
No.
The end, nigga. No, nigga, no.
Nah, my thing is, it's like if you notice, like the comedians who never stopped like doing stand up,
Okay.
you know what I mean? Like they still got it. You know what I mean? And just to rattle off a couple names, man, like you see like D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, Eddie Griffin, Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, just comedians that, you know, who never, even the ones you saw like back in the 90s and like they'll still step to the mic and like, you know, still be funny.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think like when you step away from it, I just think I'm not saying like you don't still have that same ability to make people laugh. I just think like, you know, we're in a different time now. So if you were still doing comedy from then till now, you had time to have material to adapt with the times as the years went along.
So you saying he's like out of practice?
You know what I mean? Yes.
That's like getting Jordan. Like, yo, I ain't played in 3 years. It's like, all right, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And and we know how Eddie Murphy was in Raw.
Right.
You know what I mean? Things like that. A classic comedy stand-up special.
To
You know what I mean? Yeah. And
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I just think like I don't know. It's not even a knock on him. It's just like, and when you, in my opinion, I think when you gone from it for that long, you know what I mean? Like, how's it gonna hit? I mean, I don't think it would hit the same. I know it's like years. Like he ain't been telling jokes in years, and you know you're not gonna see like a Raw 2. You know what I mean, like that. But I just.
Y'all don't even want a Raw too.
No.
Be like, yeah, word, bro. Word.
You know what I mean? It's like trying to just hang on to, you know, like I like me in Raw. This is Raw 2. So, you know what I mean?
So hold on, I got a piggyback question. So how you feel about coming to America too?
I think that'll be
Because you still got to write jokes, or you think because maybe other people wrote them,
I don't know. I think like
it'll transition.
I think they're coming to America like stand up. I mean, you're right. It's still jokes, but the whole I don't know, man. I can't.
I
don't
think,
know- I
yo,
don't know how to describe it.
I think. See, look,
Go ahead.
but you know what? I'm gonna come back to that, but I'm gonna start off with
The main topic,
with
gotcha.
Eddie Murphy still be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think Eddie Murphy will be funny, and the reason why I say that is because not off the strength that he's a legend, but he's just a funny dude, man. Like I think once you're a comedian, well, I can't say for all comedians, but in his regard, he still got it. You know what I mean? I think that if he came out with a stand up, it might not be like the stand up that we seen like, you know, with Raw or, you know, any other
Right.
stand up, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I think what it is that we're all used to all that raunchiness, you know, all that crazy, like talking crazy, you know what I mean? Like with same thing with Martin Lawrence.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like when he was on Def Comedy Jam, or the stand up You So Crazy. You know what I mean? So like we're all used to all that raunchiness, and that's what gravitates us to, you know, a certain amount of comedians, like, or, you know, Bernie Mac. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, but you gotta understand, like, what time of day we living in now. There's certain things you can't really say or do. People get offended so easily now. You know what I mean? So, I disagree. I think he still be funny. I mean, he's just looking for, you know, for that crazy punchline. You know what I mean? But and I feel him with that because I be looking for it too. But I mean, I can see, you know, them turning a different way of how they're being funny, and I can still, you know, get a laugh out of it. You know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah, I don't expect Eddie to live in the
Yeah.
in the 80s and things like that, and like living his past. You know what I mean? I gotta recreate the jokes I had that made me who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, there are comedians who can still tell jokes to this day. That we just had a conversation outside before we came in. There are comedians who can still tell jokes to this day. Like, it's certain subjects people don't want to touch because they're sensitive, but it's certain comedians that can weave through that and like, you know what I mean, and just knock it out the park. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll touch them,
True.
but it's like it's just how they do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And as far as like Jeff asked me you about coming to America too,
Yeah.
I think it'll be funny seeing how is a stand up. I put it this way: a stand up. You tell jokes. You know what I mean? You make. I'm not saying it's an easy thing to do. You know what I mean? But you up there. You're a professional. You tell jokes. You know what I mean? You make people laugh and things like that. And as far as like a movie goes, a movie is different because a movie is like, okay, here's a plot, here's a summary, here's what takes place in this scene.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna have funny parts in a movie. You know what I mean? But like the whole movie overall is not just Eddie Murphy.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So
Coming to America, it is. I mean, he's the barber. He's the preacher.
But Arsenio did about half the work.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
plus it
Well,
was,
true.
plus
Yeah.
it was the
All
other
right.
shit that fuck you, Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just.
I'm kind of in between. I feel you. I think to your point, Ron, like he's like out of practice. If I was just gonna watch him at a stand up, so and you know what was funny when they started filming this, Coming to America. No, I'm lying. Well, yeah, at that time they were filming, but when he did the other movie, I forgot who he played. The other one that went to like Netflix or something, and
Oh, Dolomite.
yes, he started going back to stand up.
That movie's funny, by the way.
Yeah, but he started going back to stand up. That's the thing. Like he started to get back into practice. I think he needs to get back into practice to do that, and then he would be really good. You know, it's like even Dave Chappelle can't be funny 100% of the time.
Yeah.
You got to catch him off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, rework that one or something.
I
like
saw-
that,
I
man.
saw-
But you know what? Still on an off night, I'm still laughing because it's Dave Chappelle.
Nigga, no.
It
If
was-
if
it
the
was-
shit
it
ain't
was-
funny, you ain't gonna be.
No,
it was-
I know what you're saying, but certain people like I'll say Kevin Hart. I mean, to me, he's not that funny.
Right.
At all.
Debate me.
At all.
Anybody, debate
At
me.
all. Yo, tell me this. Tell me this. He has no. All his characters and his movies do the same shit.
Yeah.
They the same person. The movie he did with Ice Cube, he's the same in the movie he did with The Rock. He's the same. There's no. And that was the thing. I mean, since we're here, it wasn't about Kevin, but since we're here, that was the thing about Kevin Hart. Where is he funny?
Yeah.
That was a question in the headlines on something like people was talking like, is he funny?
Is he funny?
You know what I mean? And at the same time, I've never seen that with. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I've never seen that with no other comedian. You know what I mean? I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And the thing about, I'm not shitting on his success, but at the same time, if you like it, you like it. Me, I put it this way: if Kevin Hart's on for an hour, he could be funny for 5 minutes,
I feel you. I feel you.
and I'm being nice.
I actually went to his stand up and didn't laugh. He did like the remember when he doing that theater tour?
Yeah.
Excuse me. This is way back when everything was open.
And were you just yawning just now? My bad. See,
And we saw that through the computer monitor.
I heard it.
we still talking about this Coney ass?
I mean, we can move on if you want.
No. He's stupid. Rock got me killing. But nah, but
man.
I was there. I was with my girl, and some of the jokes I was like, okay. Then I was like, all right, we can go. I was like, this is it.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Cause I done seen like unknown comedians fuck the room up, like had everybody in like tears.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right.
And I'm not saying you can't have an off night. I'm just saying like, I mean,
it sucks, man. That shit sucks.
I think Kevin Hart when he had a stand up. It's called I'm a Grown Little Man. I don't know if that was his first
Remember
one.
that one? Yeah.
I don't know if that was the first one. I can say I tolerated that one. You know what I mean? I can say I tolerated that one.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like he is now. I'm not saying like because you know when you get bigger, like I guess you as far as like fame and status, you do different shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, I'm bigger now. Just like with rap music, I'm bigger now. So this joke is gonna go over because I am who I am.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even if the joke is whack, I mean, I just make it sound extra stupid. You know what I mean? Just so we can, just to make it goofy. Just so I hope they laugh at it, but no.
You know what? I'll give Eddie Murphy. I'll take it back to the topic. I give Eddie Murphy respect because I haven't seen that from him. So you know what I mean? But
Like I said, I ain't cut you off. Like I told G outside, I told him, I said, yo, if you came out with a stand up and it was funny, you know what I mean? I could be proven wrong.
right.
Yeah.
You You know what I mean? And at the same time, like Eddie Murphy is not Kevin Hart. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you know what? We're gonna put the question out there for those that's on the live. Let us know your thoughts. Will Eddie Murphy still be funny if he came back and did stand up? We want your thoughts. So we'll go to the second Q&A that I got, and you know, this is the R&G podcast. We talk about just about anything and everything, and I don't want nobody to get offended about the question that I'm going to ask, but I mean, I think some dudes think about this or wonder this. I mean, you know, so I'm throw it out there. All right. So if a dude gets with the hooks up with a woman, they start a relationship, and mind you, I don't want to take full credit of this Q&A because I watched a live yesterday from a friend of mine, and like he talked a lot of real shit, and it's just stuff that I think about too, to a degree. I mean, not to say that I'm going through anything because I'm not, but so we'll put that out there. But you kind of think of that to a degree, you know what I'm saying? Like with people's certain people's situations, whether it's your friend, cousin, brother, whatever. All right, so the question is, when a dude hooks up with a woman, all right, and mind you, she was very sexually active before you. Basically, she was a thought.
Okay.
All right,
Thotty.
but she got a good man now. She got a good dude now, and she just wants to, be wholesome just for one guy instead
Okay.
of multiple guys. Now, you're in a relationship with the woman. The dude's in a relationship with the woman, and all of a sudden, uh, he's on some like, damn, he wants to have sex, but she don't want to have sex like that. But you know her past. You know she was, having sex with mad dudes, giving mad dudes a lot of fellatio. You want the same. You want the same thing. So
Okay.
why is it that women get comfortable in a relationship, but they're not as sexually
Motivated.
motivated with the man that they're with? Is there multiple reasons why? I mean, maybe he's too average for her, or maybe she's just probably dicked out. I don't know. I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
I think he could be. I'm
You damn sure need a lady. That's what I thought of that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Ron.
I think he could be. This is. I think you said this outside. I think he could be like a nice guy, and things like that. And women want that in a relationship. You know what I mean? Not saying all, because like some women want piece of shit dudes.
Right.
You know what I mean? I guess it's exciting, but he could be a nice guy in a relationship. But at the same time, let's say he blowing her back out. You know what I mean? Multiple orgasms. She going crazy, screaming, hollering. You know what I mean? The dick is good. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the dick could be good other places. You know what I mean? You had your thought activities going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? And who's to say like you ain't got like who's to say you still ain't got them numbers? You know what I mean?
True.
Oh, I'm bored with you. I mean, you cool. You're a nice person. All right, the sex good. All right, but I'm bored with you. You know what I mean? Let me go over here. Like he's more exciting, and his dick is and your dick is good, but his shit is better. You
All
know
right.
what I mean?
So why should why waste your time? Why will a female waste her time because he's a nice guy? Like, come on, like this is bullshit, bruh. Like you pass that.
Gerald,
But-
we all gotta settle down at some point in time. We
But-
all get old.
But I'm just saying, you passed that. But you
It's
passed
inevitable.
that. But I'm saying the female passed that vagina around like it was a damn trophy. But now you want to give it to the dude like it's a damn ribbon. Like what the hell?
Nah, I feel you.
That's crazy to me.
But so here's my take. This is always an old story of like I don't want to say settling or I'm used to you already. You know what I'm saying? I like this, or I want this certain thing from you. I don't need anything else. In your words, she was D'd out already. And now she's like, well, now I just need a guy that's gonna stay home, and every once in a blue moon, I do something special for him. You know what I mean? Other than that, he's always paying for stuff, buying. You get what I'm saying? Like he's just doing the
I hear
regular
you.
99.999% of life. You know that the other dudes wasn't doing. They were just giving her D. Like, hi, bye. Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
Bye.
You're like, yo. But think about it. Men always did the same thing. Sometimes, well, not always, but you know, we've been accused for doing the same thing too.
Nah, I definitely see where you come. I see your point.
You know what I mean? Like, y'all got my wife at home, but shorty over there, I'm about to
Yeah.
clap. Then I'm gonna go home and sleep in my bed and maybe
Yeah.
snuggle up with her.
Yeah, but
That's it.
see now, but this is how I'm thinking about it though.
Yeah.
You service all these other brothers, but now you only got one brother, and you all of a sudden just stop. Come on.
It could be a lot of things, man. You know what? It could be. It could be the monotony of seeing that person all the time. If you live together too.
Okay, I'll give you that.
You get what I'm saying?
Still whack, though.
I know what Gerald gonna do. He's gonna do the 3 pumps and rotate, and then he's gonna be
God
done.
damn.
You know what I mean? He's like, ah,
Why you gotta throw me in there?
Put that dirt on his name, huh? God damn.
Hey, don't be me. I don't get no more than 10. I'm like, look, I'm at 7. Did you get there? Because it's about to be over for me. It's it. You
saying.
know?
Can't blame somebody for being honest about themselves.
Yeah. I'm about finished. You? That's it. But
Oh, you didn't get yours yet? It's all right, boo. It's all right.
maybe later. Maybe later.
Give me about 45.
Yeah, but I mean,
I got back pains. I'm gonna need a smooth 2 hours.
I'm being nice when she shut the fuck up.
I just feel like
My bad. My bad. Go ahead.
I just feel like it should be some equal type of quality with that.
I
Though,
feel you.
You know what
I
mean?
feel you. 110%.
You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like when the lady say it's okay, or when the man say it's okay. It's just that sex is it's a spontaneous thing.
You're right.
It's not supposed to be like nobody should have an appointment to have sex. You know what I'm saying?
Gerald, this is why, and I don't even want to say like a sex counselor or a sex therapist, but this is why I can't say a lot of people cheat, but why people get enticed to cheat. Because
True.
it becomes spontaneous.
Yeah.
Spontaneous sex is the best. You're not going to plan it Thursday at 4 o'clock. I'm going to be 3 strokes in. Like, no, nigga, no. Nobody wants to, nobody wants to really all this planned. But you still got to be attractive and things like that. That's why some people like try to spice it up. But I was like, yeah, you spice it up. It's the same old box, nigga. You just put it in the red box,
Yeah.
nigga. That's it,
And I'm not trying to make it seem like sex is everything, because
it's not.
It's not, but it's really a part of your relationship. You know what I mean? Whether people want to believe it or not. I mean that's a tool for the person that you desire. You know what I mean? But some people use it as other tools for everyone else that they desire. You know what I mean? Like you got people that's out there. You got people that just want to just be with that one person.
You hit it on your head. Who you desire, homie.
Yeah.
That's like the strip clubs. The girls are supposed to make you to desire them.
Right.
Do you get to have them? If you got enough money, or whatever the hell it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like a thought on Instagram. You got enough cash. Oh, that's Ron in the league. Oh, yeah, like
I don't.
That's it.
But
I ain't got enough money.
I don't want that tease, man. I don't want that tease, man.
I ain't got enough money. I'm not buying Birkin bag coach shit. I'm not buying that.
Exactly.
No, I'm good. All y'all do is take. Don't get me. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yo, come on. You taking pictures with expensive shit on. I get it. I get it. You
It's-
look good though, but I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. Cool.
You give them a like. That's it. There you go.
I get it. Cool.
Yeah, man. It's tough. It's tough, man. That's a tough thing.
It is. It could be
yeah,
It could be so many answers to that question.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She could be bored. You know what I mean? She could be like
That
just
too.
not interested.
Or maybe the dude is too average. He ain't long enough.
Yeah.
Could be, but she's not gonna tell you that though. You know what I mean? Because you're a nice guy.
So then, but then the question is, why is she there? Because if the nice guy's doing the 99% of the shit,
Yeah, the nice guy.
and everybody else ain't
yeah.
doing, ain't nothing but the 1%, dick and leave. All right, nigga, you got to have my house or whatever it is.
Yeah, but he could be, let's say, like, he's short jabbing. He could, like, be, like, little, and she can go cheat with a nigga.
Yeah.
She don't know what size he is. They could end up kissing, making out in the car, then he get naked and start fucking. I mean, let's say he like little, too.
Man, but,
True.
Just keep it a buck, man. Just keep it a buck. I mean, in all, areas of your relationship, bro. Like, If the sex is whack, sex is whack. I mean, like, and I'm not saying it's easy for a man to take some type of criticism like that because you know it's not. You don't want no woman telling you that your sex is whack.
Yo, I'm gonna be a G. I'm gonna be a G. So you've a coach. You've been a coach. You're a coach.
Right.
You watch mediocre players improve, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Same thing with sex. That's all I'm gonna say. Set you with your girl and she hates you because you got average sex. You find a new partner and they teach you, or you learn. You get what I'm trying to say?
I get you.
While she was starting it up, she learned how to, double swallow, whatever the fuck it is.
God
You
damn.
get what?
God damn.
Whatever it is.
What's her number?
Ron got enough money for that. Look at it. He like, yeah. Yeah.
Nigga said the double swallow. Jesus.
Right.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
But you see what I'm saying? Like, you can improve that.
Yeah.
And that's why I hate, like, when people like, you bad at sex. Or is it like, oh, you short? Some girls like short. I'm going to keep it a G.
So, yeah, some girls
Yo.
are like them, some girls are like them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a lot of women. I guess let's call them average for the sake of this argument. We're going to call them for the sake of this argument that don't like big joints.
Yeah, because every
Because shit's
vagina,
hurt.
every vagina different.
Yeah, and
And
like when you talk to them, right? But you see what I'm saying? There's a lot. So it comes with how much different women you get to. I don't want to say sample. Damn, that should sound bad. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you get to, but you gotta practice and learn.
That's true, because they'll
True.
sit there and tell you, like, I've been with this guy. I mean, don't no nigga. Actually,
Right.
I'll keep it this way. I don't want to hear about no nigga you been with or how the size of no man.
Oh, I sure don't.
You know what I mean? But you at all. But you hear conversations and they be like, "Oh, he was this size," but like he thought just because he was this size, like he was just gonna
Right.
blow my back out and like and
Right.
go crazy. Like nah, like he just wasn't doing nothing for me. He just
Right.
sitting there pumping. I'm not going crazy. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? His shit was crazy, but like I didn't
Yeah.
go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yo, yeah.
it's
But sex is like anything else, like almost like a sport. You can practice to be better.
yeah. Now they
You can find one woman to practice. But just saying for men, you can find one woman to practice, or you can find multiple women to practice. If you can find one woman to practice, you know what I'm saying, and change shit up, that shit'll change. You know what I'm saying? When they try something new, and you hit them with something, where you learn that from? Your neighbor,
Yeah.
whatever the hell it is. I don't know. But yeah, but that one is a bust. That whole you bad at sex. Okay, because you be mad when you get back with them later and be like, nigga, when you learn the okey doke, like, upset like that. And I'm like, chill.
I mean, they got everything out here now, like fucking drops and pills and lotions and
Nigga.
lathers and all
You
that
ain't
other
even
shit.
lying.
Nah, man, you
They got the official Pfizer shit, nigga. They be like, nigga, it's
you
3 hours guaranteed. Go
you,
ahead.
you either born with it or you're not, bro. Simple as
man.
that. It's genetics.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't taking that shit neither.
But
genetics don't always get it done. Y'all watch the Jordan shit.
true.
Am I wrong? That ain't-
Are we on sports already? What happened?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Nah, I'm talking shit.
All right, but let us know what y'all think about the two Q&As. About the Eddie Murphy still being funny if he did stand up, and the other Q&A question: how come a woman is not as attractive in her relationship with the man she's with, but in prior relationships when she was a thot, she was doing everything? You know what I mean? So, just give us your little thoughts about that if you want to chime in.
Yeah, let us know something.
All right, so we're going to move on to the BSO report. BSO Wings report. All right. And this segment is sponsored by BSO Wings. Why do fast food when you can eat good food? All right. Address is 215 Main Street in Hackensack. And the owner, his name is George. You guys got to go check him out. He's got everything you need right in one spot. So go check him out, BSO Wings. All right. So Trump has been impeached a second time. So I'm guessing that means that he won't be able to have no type of secret aid service for the rest of his life. Maybe, I guess he won't be able to get a library. I don't know. Jeff is more politically informed than I am, so he'll
Throw me under the bus. Yeah, Jeff got that right.
yeah. Jeff's gonna let us know, but I just want to put my 2 cents in about it.
Shoot.
I really feel like the House came through. I mean, even though it was only, I think it was only 10 Republicans that voted to impeach him. That's still kind of a big stance because the Republicans they they they're always gonna have each other's back, but there's a lot of these Republicans they don't like Trump, just like a lot of us other people that's not in not Republican parties, just people that's not in parties or the Democratic Party. They don't like Trump. I don't like Trump. Ron don't like Trump. Jeff don't like. We don't. And it's not to say that Biden is going to be that guy, but in my opinion, I'm going to speak for myself with this one. In my opinion, I think Biden gives a better presence in office than Trump had. You know what I mean? Like Trump never had no type of political experience. He's a businessman, realtor. He's got money, and he came into this really not knowing that he was going to win. He won, and he made a mockery out of it. He just basically disrespected the whole being of being a president of the United States of America. So for him to get impeached a second time, he deserved it. He also deserves to be charged. He charged up a whole cult of people. You had white supremacists. You had you name it. They were all there.
Facts.
Now we get criticized for the Black Lives matters and the way black people protest. We get pepper sprayed and all that. And like the police officers, the U.S. Marshals, or whoever they were, the we call the police over in D.C.
The Capitol Police.
The Capitol Police.
Okay.
They arrested and they arrested a lot of people that were part of that siege, that breach that happened on January 6th.
Yep.
So fine, yeah, they made steps in doing that, but it took them a while to do it, and I kind of get why, because a lot of these people that were at the Capitol on January 6th, they weren't from the area. They were all spread out in the United States.
The majority of them were.
Majority, yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, thumbs up to the Capitol Police for at least getting some of these scumbags off the street. A lot of them were actually military vets.
Yeah.
Like they had a plan. They wanted to assassinate Pelosi. They were looking for Pence, and they had a noose to try to grab Pence and hang Pence because they felt Pence wasn't on their side.
That's nuts, man.
They had a plan. They had a mission. They had strategic plans and mapped out everything. As a matter of fact, they cased everything the day before.
Yeah, I saw that.
You saw that, right?
That. Yeah, they had went in and went on a tour, and then they said there's a couple of insider congressmen who was telling them, "Nah, man, don't go there, go here."
Right.
Like, yeah, that's wild.
They had walkie talkies. They had all types of communication. They had we call that food
the IME or whatever they call it, the IRE, the powder food.
The powder food. It's like a powder food. Yeah.
Yeah, the rations. And shit.
The rations. There you go. They had a lot of those actually, and they had weapons. Like, come on, man. And y'all, I don't want to hear nobody tell me anything about Black Lives Matter. All right, not to say that there are some people that actually go way overboard, because they do. When people protest, they want to vandalize and loot. I'm not condemning that. I'm not saying that I condone that. But when we stand for a purpose because of feeling how we feel about injustice, that shouldn't get criticized. It should get exercised, because we're trying to exercise our right and make our voices heard.
Right.
When you got people like Trump's followers, because that's who they are. They're Trump's followers. You either on our side or we kill you. That's basically what their plan was. And they didn't mind killing any representative that was in that house. if
Republican
it got
or
to that.
Democrat. Yep,
They didn't
Republican
care.
or Democrat.
Because
didn't
they
give a
wanted
F.
to get to where they wanted to get, so that way they can take over the Capitol. That's basically what they try to do. And Trump allowed that. Trump shouldn't get off easy at all with this. All right. So I'm glad he got impeached again, and I'm glad he can't, run for another term.
Me too.
Goodbye. Good riddance.
Deuces.
And like I said, I got no hatred towards any other people that follow Trump, but listen, you can't defend this. You can't.
They're gonna try.
Can't.
Yeah.
They're gonna try.
Can't.
Let me the Capitol was it was breached. They had a riot out there, and I'm gonna just read off these weapons that they had and found. And I'm gonna just say this before I read these weapons. I don't think they found every weapon. I know I'm leaving some shit out of here. I'm gonna just say that.
All right.
So they had zip ties, handguns, pipe bombs, gas masks, body armor, AR-15 style rifles, shotguns, crossbows, machetes, smoke grenades, Molotov cocktails, high-power rifles, thousands of rounds of ammunition, including bullets that the FBI described as armor-piercing.
Come on, bro.
Bruh. Bruh. Like, honestly speaking, like G said, you look like a complete dumbass to try to defend that. Honestly, how do you defend that? Trump don't give a shit. How do you defend that? His followers don't give a shit. How do you defend? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see Trump supporters in like it be on the internet. They be in stores, and like they spew off like little racial shit here and there. You know what I mean? Just because what's going on with Trump. You know what I mean? It's part of the game. Look what Trump's doing. Impeachment 1, impeachment 2. It's part of the game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? What, she thought she was untouchable? That's not how. You feel me? That's not how it goes. You feel what I'm saying? And it's so crazy. Now, you even have other Republicans, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I've never really seen that either. I know every party is not going to agree with the same party. Like, if you're a Republican, you're not going to agree with everything another Republican says. But for some reason, it just seemed like this sticks out more with Trump. And what's the guy's name that passed away?
Which one?
Who ran against Obama? McCain.
Oh, McCain.
Yeah. He said himself, bro, you know how sick it is for somebody to say they don't want you at their funeral and they're still alive? You feel what I'm saying?
You right.
Bro, you're a piece of shit.
Right.
You're a piece of shit.
Yo, you right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, the message to send to just that one guy is like, yo, nah, move them thousands of people to the side. That orange bastard right there. You know what I mean? Nah, you're not coming to my service. You know what I mean?
If that motherfucker popped up out of the casket, yo, nigga, what the fuck?
It's disgusting, bro. Like,
yeah.
and it's so crazy because Trump supporters think like everything Trump does is golden. Obama, Clinton, who else? They could have did the same shit Trump did and we got shitted on for it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Donald Trump can do anything and they'll love it. You know what I mean? Donald Trump could have set the fucking White House on fire. They call him a fucking hero. Donald Trump could have went in them fucking churches and shot people. They wouldn't see nothing wrong with that shit. No. This is what I believe. Honestly speaking. It's a whole, and it's so crazy. It's like, it's to the point where, like, it's not even like, and then, that's what I wanted to mention. And then all of these people breaching the Capitol, and here come the reports of mental illness.
Yeah.
Oh, man, another savior. Here we go again. Now we can't, now they can't be, now they don't want nobody to be charged. Oh, he suffers from mental illness.
You read my mind. Yep.
Yeah. I'm like, nah, mental illness, in my opinion, is a serious thing.
Yep.
I'm not here to poke fun at none of that type of situation that anybody's going through. Mental illness is real serious. But when you use it to excuse yourself from doing dumb shit to try to not get in trouble and be held accountable for shit that you had no business doing, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Right.
Right. Definitely.
Right, man.
Jesus Christ. Bro, like, I'm
definitely right.
Yeah. This whole thing is nuts.
It's crazy. That's all. I just want to get that shit off. I ain't gonna spend like another.
Nah, I mean,
But
I mean,
There's no excuse for that shit, bro. Just like G said, you can't. I don't give a fuck
can't-
who you are. You can't defend it. I don't
Right.
care what you say to me,
Cut-
or G or Jeff or anybody you know. That's a
Right.
Trump. You can't defend that shit.
Because you got to think about it. You got to think about it. They did what they did 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, that's us. We got pepper sprayed in the eye. We getting shot with tear gas. Probably getting shot with regular rounds of bullets. You know what I mean? It's you can't defend it, man. You can't defend it. I don't know how a lot of these Trump supporters still standing by. He's the best president ever. I had somebody tell me earlier in the week that Trump has done more for black people in America than any other president ever in history.
That's nuts. You should have asked him how. But I'll wait. I got time for you today. I'll wait. Give me a few. Give me a few.
You know what I mean? And to be honest, man, it was our own kind that said that to me.
I know.
You know what I mean? And
I know.
It's like, you know what? If First of all, I mean, he tried to give me like a whole Black History segment, like I don't know my Black history, you know what I mean? And it had nothing to do with me trying to show him up, or me
Right.
trying to be like, you know what, I'm older than you, I know more than you. My whole thing with this is that America is too much divided, black white, or black and brown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's too much divided. That's gonna take time to get fixed, because it wasn't totally fixed anyway before Trump got into the White House anyway.
Not at all.
You know what I mean?
Not at all.
The biggest thing for me, in my opinion, I really feel like in our culture, our government, it lies in the hands of our community. Stop thinking about the White House. The White House, yes. The White House is the White House. Politics, all that stuff. But in our own backyard, in our own hoods, that's where our government lies. You know why? Because you got too many black people hating on each other, trying to one up somebody, trying to we're killing each other at a high rate. Like, we're killing our own kind. That's where my mindset is. I'm willing to work with my black people. I support all our black businesses. That's where I'm at with it. All this other racial tension shit, miss me with that, man, because I'm not falling for that shit. I don't hate a white person. I got white friends. I'm cool with everybody. But when I got my own kind telling me that I need to know my own history, nah, brother, man. You need to understand what's going on now. We can't change what happened in the past. Our ancestors, they set the path for certain things for us, and we keep fucking it up. We keep dropping the ball. How many times we gonna drop the ball?
But you know what? And not to cut you off from your story, it's sort of, it's tough to say, but I think it's planned that way. Divide and conquer. The easiest strategy, right?
Right.
You know it as a double man coverage in sports.
Yeah.
You know the wide receiver went out, and then the other dude broke off his band and went with him. It's two people covering him now.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's divide and conquer. You thinking like this on your own, you ain't nothing to them. Cool. You get a unit, I gotta break your unit up. Yo, Ron, you wanna let him talk to you like that? Man, it's splinter each other. You know what I'm saying?
But
we don't like chicken. Don't do this. It's sad, but that's how they win. That's how we've lost that lesson that was slowly emerging. You understand what I'm saying? And then now we go back to nothing because people think there's something else.
But that's why it's up to us, though, to defeat that type of divide and conquer.
You are 1,000% right.
It's up to us.
And you see you have an uphill battle because some of our own be out there. So Trump was right. I should have been out there with him. Like, easy, bro. You would have been the first sacrifice.
Exactly.
Easy.
You You would have been next to that white lady.
And then
talking about
the other thing
Yeah.
too is you know you want to well you know what, hands down Trump is a racist. He's proven it on his own. He's proven it. So nobody can't tell me any different. But then I hear other people saying that Biden is a racist. Okay, well you know what? Biden has messed up a lot in his political career.
let me
I
just,
will say that.
let me just correct it. So Biden has pictures and meetings and plans with the heads of the Grand Wizards of the Klan.
Yeah.
Back in the days, the '90s. Remember, he's been in Congress, and he's been in all this the Capitol for a long time, even before he was vice president.
About 50
But-
years now.
But this
Something like that.
that was part of the reason of them wanting Biden, because he can cross platforms. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can talk to you blackies. I can talk to you whiteys. I can get you Latinies. I can do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he cool. He may go home and be like, damn, I had to touch another nigga today. Oh, man. You know, give me the bleach.
But not only
Maybe.
that,
I'm just saying.
he had that, you know,
I hope not. But
he was involved. He was involved in that
you know what I'm talking about, right?
in that crime bill. He was involved.
Yes.
in
But
that. him and his vice president.
Yeah. But there are a lot of people involved in that crime bill.
Bill
See,
Clinton.
There were even a lot of older black politicians at that time. We were young when that '90s crime bill came out and stuff. But you got to
Yeah.
remember, they went off the statistical data that they had, and for people to say that black people don't want, that's like saying black people don't like policing. Period. No, we want law and order, right?
Right.
Nobody wants chaos. If it's just a straight black community, that means like, oh, we don't want no black cops. No, I'll take black cops. Because somebody going to fool up and mess around and do something where we're going to need a law and order, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they went off the statistics of the time, and it was hyped up, of course. I give you that. It's a lot of right and a lot of wrong in there, but, you know, the laws, can they amend those laws? They should. Are they? Doubt it.
No, I don't
But
think
let's
so.
see. Let's see.
I don't think so.
Let's see. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
I don't think so.
Yeah. We can't even get weed as federal now, but you can get it in state.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When you think about it. They was trying to lock people up for years. I only had a joint. Oh, well. See you later. See ya.
That's
You know,
crazy.
think about it.
Yeah, man. But I'm just glad that he got impeached again, man. Because
neither.
Yeah.
it had to happen. Now we're not out of the woods yet. Matter of fact, we might not be out of the woods for a while, because there's been threats to the Capitol. There's people protesting that they're gonna do something on Inauguration Day, and then you got days after and months after, and maybe even years after the inauguration. So in our own backyard in America, man, we're targets now.
You got to remember, these people don't go away. They just hide
Yep.
until somebody comes back up.
Just like when we have terrorist attacks and things like that. So we're gonna lock down the subways and train stations and shit like that. You know what I mean? And then like when nothing happens for a little bit, all the lockdown goes away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because mind you, like a lot of shit happens in train station and subways, stabbings, pushing people in front of
Oh,
trains,
yeah.
right? All kinds of shit.
You right.
You know what I mean? Not just a fucking terrorist attack, even though that's crazy too. But like, bro, like just be on your shit. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell me you ain't got not more than enough fucking officers. You know what I mean? Like to, you know what I mean?
Say that again.
Just to look over
Well,
some shit.
I know it's like a it's like an army camp right now at the Capitol building. They
Didn't
got
they say they nobody can go watch the thing, or they don't want people to come watch
there's
the.
not, I don't think there's gonna be nobody there.
Yeah, I was like, they might as well just do it in Zoom. Shoot.
And
Yeah, might
the
as
other
well.
thing too is you gotta think about the people that's losing money, the vendors. You know, the people that sell the shirts, inauguration
Yeah.
day, Biden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're-
All the small businesses that suffer.
They're getting screwed right now royally.
That's when the selfishness comes into play because these niggas don't give a fuck about nothing.
You
No.
right. You right.
Ooh, you know what I mean? All they want to do is take a stand. It's an ignorant ass fucking stand. You know what I mean? Like this is the person you back. No matter what he does, you praise it. These are the kind of people I can't have a conversation with because you're not gonna see nothing nobody else is saying. You're just going you see and hear your own argument. You know what I mean? And you believe everything that the person the person that you consider a hero, you love the shit out of him and everything he does, whether fucked up, whether positive or or negative.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, man. And that's another thing too about Biden. We need a change, man. I mean, who's to say like nobody's saying he's 100% like going to change everything, but at the same time, look who we got. We getting Trump out of there. We definitely need a change. Same thing with Obama. When Obama was in there, or when we got Obama, it was just like well, not just it's not he black, he gonna change shit. Like no, let's just get let's get this one out of here. He ain't doing shit for us. Let's get somebody else in there. But if he is black, let's give the black person a chance because we never had this shit before.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens with Biden.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Time will tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm only giving him 4. That's what I mean.
All right, so we're gonna close the BSO Wings report once again. This segment is brought to you by BSO Wings. Don't eat fast food. Get good food fast. Address is 215 Main Street in Hackensack, New Jersey.
Them burgers is on point, man. I only had it one time, but damn. I said that already, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know what kind of meat he used. Nigga. Oh, man. That big ass burger, man. Jesus.
You can also look up BSO Wings on Google. Just type in BSO Wings, and you can see the menu that he has available, and it'll give you pretty much the whole menu of everything that you can slap your lips on. His food slapping, bro.
I'm sure.
I won't stop saying it. I'm always say it, slapping.
Yeah, I recommend those lemon pepper wings too. I had that with the burger. That's some fat shit, right? I don't care. Yo, this shit is yo. I'm saying if this shit ain't have bones in it, I put it right on top of my burger. All right, we done.
Rip it all out the bowl.
We done. All right.
Shout out to George. Shout out to George. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go into sports. Gonna go into sports. We're gonna talk some NFL playoffs, and we're going to talk a little bit about the NBA. And we're gonna be very brief with it because I talked about every goddamn thing last week.
Go ahead and take your bathroom break, Ron.
I'm gonna go vape for a minute.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nah, I know G felt bad too. I ain't got, you know what I mean? So
Start talking about Omaha and all this other shit. But you know what? Look, man, that was good. That was good stuff, man. Because a lot of people don't know what the hell that means. You know, they just think of it as okay, whatever. Anyway, so let me see what games we got on slate today. I know I think we got 2 games today. The divisional playoffs start today. Let me jump in here real quick. I'm just gonna give you my little brief synopsis about it. And we're gonna NFL. Okay, so we got the 4:35 game. That's the Rams against the Packers. And then we have this is gonna be a good ass game. We got the Ravens against the Buffalo Bills. That's gonna be the nightcap for the divisional playoff round for Saturday. Now I mean with the Rams and Packers, this is my thoughts on it. I really think that first of all, I think the Packers will win this game.
Okay.
The spread is Green Bay by 6.5. I say that's about accurate because the Rams defense, they're not too shabby. Their secondary is pretty good along with their defensive line. So if the Rams can keep it a close game, they'll have a shot. But I mean, Aaron Rodgers is playing at home and he's a bad man, as they say. So if the Packers get off to a fast start, I really think it's going to be a struggle for the Rams to actually kind of, keep pace. And mind you, the game is going to be freezing cold. It's going to be like 7 degrees.
You say what?
7 degrees.
Where they playing at?
I was just about to say, where they playing?
Green Bay.
Wisconsin.
It's gonna be about 7 degrees.
Jeez.
So
Damn, is that legal?
shit, was it legal when the Giants played there? You, when the Giants played there, I mean,
My bad, bro.
look
My bad, bro.
when the Giants played there, I ain't
We
gonna
talking
go there.
about Green Bay.
I ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. That's gonna be like a 10-minute story. But anyway,
nah, I ain't good. I ain't because.
nah. You good. You good.
Degrees. Damn.
But I think that because of the weather and the conditions, because the Packers they practice, in that, in Green Bay, and they're accustomed to that. Not, and you know what? That's the other thing too. Like when you say that some people can't play in certain weathers or degrees or whatever,
Okay.
it ain't like they, nobody never played football in the cold before, or the freezing cold, or in the hot sun. But if you haven't done it in a while, you got to get reaccustomed to it. So if you've been playing in Florida for about 4 or 5 years, nigga, you're gonna be cold. I mean, you're gonna be cold regardless, but you're not gonna be used to that icy bitterness. Like the team that's hosting will be.
Wait, hold on. So I got a question, and you may know this. If that's the case, wouldn't they like go up there early and practice in the cold weather?
Some teams do that. Some teams,
See what I'm saying? Like,
some teams actually leave like maybe 2 days before the game the game starts.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
the day of the game or whatever.
right.
That does happen, but I mean, like what you gonna do? I mean, they're in California. They're gonna practice with icicles.
Hey.
I mean, you're gonna do the best you can. I mean,
Right.
What some players do, and I've seen this like forever. I've seen some players actually come out pregame, and they'll just test things out. They'll test every corner of the stadium
Right.
just to make sure that okay, if I'm here, the wind's here, or or if it's colder on this side, or whatever the case may be.
Right.
They'll check everything out, feel everything.
Okay.
But
I hope so.
I mean, but that's not to say that you're gonna perform at a high level. You know what I mean?
I was about to ask you that. You think like that could be like not an excuse, but like it's super cold outside. So like the only reason they lost that game was because like their hands was freezing. Like the wide receivers couldn't really catch the balls like that. Or
True, I'll say that too. But I'm gonna go back to the Giants when they they was in the playoffs in 2015. They played the Packers
Okay.
and in Green Bay. So
who won that game?
yeah, we lost.
Sorry,
But
G.
but we had Victor Cruz, we had Lewis, and we had OBJ, and Shepard. Shepard, he's still on the team anyway. Sterling Shepard. So they decided to go out on the field and run around the field with no shirts on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the clownery shit that you shouldn't have for a game like this. That's a bunch of foolishness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I said, you're not gonna. If you're not accustomed to it on a regular, you won't be accustomed to it at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean? But if things click, things click. I mean, things happen. I remember when the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, this is when Michael Vick might have been maybe his second year
Okay.
or his third year. They came into Green Bay, and they beat a Brett Favre team. They won that playoff game. I swore up and down, like, yo, they're gonna get their ass smashed. I was wrong.
Right.
Vic had a day. That team went out there, and matter of fact, that team made it to the I think they made it to the NFC Championship game that year. I think they actually lost that game. I don't think Michael Vick ever played in the Super Bowl. I think they lost. So. I think they lost to the Vikings in that championship game in 19. No, not 19. I think it was 2004 or 2000.
2000s, right?
2004, 2005. I want to say. But yeah. So, and the other thing that's not in the Rams' favor is Jared Goff's thumb. He I think tore some ligaments or dislocated it or something. Something happened, but it's not fully healed. Now, bitter coldness in a not fully healed thumb and it's your throwing hand on top of that,
Right.
it's not a good sign. So if he does some magical shit, it makes a miracle out of this, man, then you know what? Kudos to him. But I really see the Packers coming out of this game, and I think they're gonna probably win more than that 6.5 point that they're what the spread is. I think they probably win by double digits. I think they win by either 10 or 14 points today.
Okay. Okay.
Now the other game, this is a barn burner, man. The Ravens against the Bills. Yo, if I was betting this game, I would stay away from it. You know what I mean? Because
Go either way.
it can go either way. I mean, the spread right now is they got Buffalo winning at a 2.5 margin. That game is not going to be a 2.5 margin. Now, it's this game is really going to result with the defense on both teams. All right, the Ravens defense, they're a smothering defense. They're really good on both on all sides of that field.
Right.
Secondary, the linebackers, the front line, they're monsters. Not so much really with the Buffalo Bills, but their defense is really good. It's stout. So it's really going to be up to the Bills to stop that Lamar Jackson. Keep him from running the ball. And there's you could say so many different ways on how you can stop him from running the ball.
Right.
He's so elusive. It's like Houdini, man. You see him, and he's bouncing here, he's bouncing there. He's Michael Vick, fucking 2.0. He's a Michael Vick 10.0. That's how good and special this kid is.
Damn.
He is a really special kid, and when he first came into the league, his biggest issue was surveying the field and breaking down the defenses, making the right throws, picking the right windows. He's blossomed now in front of our eyes, man. He's a dual threat now. He can read the defense. He can find the correct window. And if it ain't there, he's got his legs. Because when he was a rookie, he always thought I should run first instead of just checking his checkdowns. Now he's checking the checkdowns. If it ain't there, he's gone. And you can make whatever type of defensive scheme you want. If it's not done to the T, you're going to get burned. So I see the Ravens winning this game. And I see them winning maybe by 7, maybe by 10.
Okay.
That's what I see. I don't think and the Buffalo Bills is hot right now. So people probably be like, "Oh, you're bugging. The Buffalo Bills is hot." Yeah, they are hot. And they do have the potential to win the Super Bowl. But I don't think it's going to happen this year.
All right.
So I got the Ravens and I got the Packers winning today. Now for the game on Sunday, we have the Cinderella team, the Cleveland Browns, and they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. So I mean, back in the day, like last year, if you was to say who's gonna win that game, it'd be the Chiefs in a landslide, right?
Yeah.
This Cleveland Browns team is hot, man. And hold on, let me get to it. God damn it. This Cleveland Browns team is hot. And they beat the Pittsburgh Steelers last week. And to be honest with you, the Pittsburgh Steelers were kind of reeling anyway. They started the season out 11-0, and then all of a sudden they lost 3 straight. And mind you, they had a lot of detours in their season because a few teams that they played, they got caught up with that coronavirus.
Right.
So they had to move their game here, move their game there. And at one time they played like damn near 3 games in 1 week. Like, how the fuck do you do that? But they were a tired. I mean, to me, they were a tired team. You know what I mean? And they got the wrong side of everything, man. And you kind of feel bad, but then again, it's like, damn, man, like, are you that good? You know what I mean? You got a aging Roethlisberger. The offensive line, they started the season out really good, blocking for him, but it got to the point that I don't know, shit just started breaking down. The defense started out, red hot. Injuries, unfortunately, it's a part of the game. We don't want to make that an excuse, but they had some injuries that kind of hurt them. So that kind of derailed them a little bit going into the playoffs, and I didn't expect the Browns to beat them the way they beat them last week. They started out the damn game 28-0, and I think it was like off for like 2 or 3 turnovers. The first play of the game, and it reminded me of the Super Bowl with the Broncos and the Seahawks at MetLife Stadium when the center snapped the ball and went over Manning's head.
Yeah.
Same shit happened to Roethlisberger. I'm like, damn. And when I saw that, I'm like, you know
remember
what? Yeah, it's crazy. It was crazy.
That shit go over your head, bro.
So
Accidents happen, right? My fault.
I think I really feel like the Bucks will not the Bucks. I really feel like the Chiefs will win this game.
Who's the Browns quarterback?
Baker Mayfield.
Oh, okay.
I really feel like I really feel like the Chiefs will win this game, but I think it's going to be a closer game than some of you guys think. The spread right now is 10 points. I think the Browns can keep this a close game because their defense is pretty good. And the Chiefs defense, I mean, they're good too, but in my eyes, their secondary is kind of their weak spot. They got a good front. They got a good linebacker core, but their secondary, they do give up some, chunk plays. So if Baker Mayfield can make these chunk plays, like I said before, we call them yak. If they get the yak yards after catch,
Mm-hmm.
that can be a lot of trouble for this the secondary for the Kansas City Chiefs. But I see the Chiefs winning at least by maybe 6 to 7 points. I'll make the game a little closer than what it should be, but or what it is on the spread. But that's just how I feel.
Score prediction?
Chiefs win.
Nah, see, you reserve that. Nah, but you reserve that for the Giants though, because I only asked him about the Giants. I only asked him about the Giants. Score prediction? Giants win. That's
All right. Now, I think this is the sexy game of the night
Okay.
for Sunday night. Buccaneers against the Saints. Now you got, in my eyes, 2 future Hall of Famers in Tom Brady and Drew Brees.
I'm a fan of Drew Brees.
Now, Buccaneers, they're going to New Orleans. I don't know if y'all saw the games from the season, but the Buccaneers got their asses handed to them twice. So this is the third meeting because they're in the same division in the NFC South. So they got their asses handed to them twice. Now, I mean, you would think it's the big payback. I don't know. I think Brady goes home today. Tomorrow. I see the Saints winning this game. I just think that I think that the Saints offense is way too much powerful than the Buccaneers defense. The Buccaneers defense, they've been spotty. They have games where they're like out of this world, and then they got games like when they play the Giants, and we should have won that fucking game. But you got games like that where it's like, okay, damn, like what's this? So I really see the Saints winning this game, and I see Brady going home. But it's gonna be it could be a close game because it's still, even though it's a playoff game, it's still a division game,
Right.
so to speak. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what quarterback I'll do. What quarterback? I mean, Brady's a GOAT, and Breeze is that dude. So that's just my opinion. I think the spread is 3. It's -3 in favor of New Orleans. So it's a they got at a 3-point spread. I think the Saints can actually kind of yes, I know it's playoff football, but whatever. I think that the Saints can actually just they're going to score. They're gonna score.
Okay.
Their offense is crazy, and on top of that, they don't play with just one quarterback. They got fucking two quarterbacks. Come on.
Who's the other quarterback
Um,
for New Orleans, right?
yeah. What the hell is his name?
That's when Drew Brees got injured. Didn't he fill in for him before?
Yeah. But you know what? A lot of people were a little pissed off about that, and they brought the whole racial thing into it because their backup quarterback, who used to be the Buccaneers quarterback, he didn't get his shine. So that, yeah, I mean, you know how people can get, man. People get a little too crazy with all this.
If I'm a QB, I'm just saying this from the outside looking in because you know if you
Taysom Hill, he's the backup quarterback, but James Winston he got signed as the backup quarterback by the Saints this year. So when Breeze went down, everybody thought that James Winston was going to go in, but
that's a black dude.
the black dude.
Okay.
But you know what? See now, this is where you can't make this a racial thing because it's not a racial thing.
Okay.
Taysom Hill, he's been a part of that New Orleans offense, and he actually does everything. He plays fullback. He plays wide receiver. He's the quarterback. He fucking does special teams. I mean, come on, he does it all. He's Mr. Everything.
Got you.
You know what I mean? But in saying all that, he's been a part of that offense for about maybe 2 or 3 years. So he kind of knows that offense like the back of his hand more than James Winston would. So who you gonna trust more, James Winston, or you gonna trust Taysom Hill? You gonna trust Taysom Hill?
Feel
You know what I mean? It's not because he's black. That's why he's not playing. That's what a lot of people are saying. Oh, the NFL is so racial. But in some aspects, I kind of agree with certain things. You know, with coaches and hiring coaches or whatever.
Yeah.
But even owners. I remember when P Diddy wanted to buy the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
That shit fell through. You know what I mean? Of course, he got the money for it, but nobody wants to see the black man own anything.
I kind of know he wasn't gonna get it for some reason.
But yeah, that's the deal with that.
Sorry, Mr. Diddy. It's $4 million extra. I got that. No, never mind.
I kind of want to jump into this real quick because I think this is a historical time, and just give me two minutes. 2 minutes.
Go ahead.
2 minutes. We'll talk basketball next week.
I'm sorry.
We'll talk basketball next week. So the Cleveland Browns haven't been in the playoffs. Matter of fact, they haven't won a playoff game I think since like 2002, something like that. But they haven't. Oh no, they haven't been in the playoffs since like 2002 or whatever, some shit like that. But the last time they were in the playoffs in a divisional round was not even a divisional round. They were in the playoffs in 1989 in the AFC Championship game. So I decided to dig up what happened and what was popular back in 1989. So George H.W. Bush was the 41st president of the United States in 1989.
Okay.
The San Francisco 49ers beat the Cincinnati Bengals in Super Bowl 23. All right? Serial killer Theodore Bundy is executed in Florida's electric chair.
Took a real dark turn.
I did.
Damn.
I thought you were going to say Nintendo came out.
He's a serial killer.
That kind of caught me by surprise. Damn, Wikipedia. Let me see. It's some other stuff here. Funny, right? Let me see. Oh, do you know how much soda, like a case of soda was in 1989?
Probably $1.20.
$2.55.
Damn, I was about to guess.
That's like
Crazy,
a 20
right?
ounce down. That's like
Bro.
a 20.
Nah.
For one can, it's like $2 now, right?
Yeah. Damn
They
near.
try to make but they try to make the can cheaper than the bottles. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. The can 185, the bottle is 205.
All right. In 1989, the Berlin Wall came down.
I heard about that.
Right. Cost of living in 1989.
It jumped up.
Okay. Well, I'll start with the postage stamp. Postage stamp was 25 cents.
Wow.
A BMW 325 was 21,400. A Ford Probe was 12,695.
They don't even make those no more, do they?
No.
A ham and cheese pizza, ew.
Ham and
was
cheese pizza.
He said pizza.
$2.59.
I'm looking for a sub.
Yeah,
nigga.
that's what I was saying.
A ribeye steak was a ribeye steak a pound was $3.79.
Not anymore.
Ritz crackers was $1.79.
Damn sure ain't now.
Barbie's Dance Time Shop was $24.98.
Mm.
Ghostbusters tabletop pinball was $19.85. That's crazy. All right, a country home in California. The town is called Placerville. 1 acre, 4 bedrooms, wraparound porch, bay windows was $166,000.
Can't get a shack for that now.
Yo,
You ain't got no windows in here?
that's bananas, bruh.
For real.
That's bananas.
Yo.
All right, so that was a little throwback of 1989. The last time the Browns was relevant.
But funny enough about that, it was football, but then it came like it was some back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I fucks with it. Come on, I used to like my
Okay, check this out. Popular films in 1989. The first episode of The Simpsons are shown.
I believe it.
Batman. Who are you?
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Lethal Weapon 2. Twins. Back to the Future Part 2. Ghostbusters 2. The Little Mermaid. Driving Miss Daisy or Miss Dizzy. Parenthood. Dead Poet Society.
Typo.
License to Kill. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. My Left Foot. When Harry Meets Sally.
Damn.
Popular musicians. Duran Duran. Paul McCartney. Phil Collins. I can feel it coming in the end. Yeah, my shit right there. Prince.
You can't start it, not end it.
Yeah. So now you gotta wind that.
We got
I don't
Prince.
care who you are. You know that shit.
Prince, Madonna, Erasure, The Bangles, Madonna twice. What the hell? New Kids on the Block, Cher, REM,
Yes.
You say sure.
the Peachy Mode.
Depeche Mode.
Oh, that is Depeche. My bad. Excuse me. Paula Abdul, Garth Brooks, and Elvis Costello.
They mentioned Roger Rabbit.
No, they don't got that on there.
I just brought that up because you said Paul Abdul, but
That's the last time the Browns was relevant in 1989. So, good luck,
Damn.
Browns. But the Chiefs is gonna win.
the Browns was relevant during Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That says a lot, man.
Yes. Yes, it does.
That says a whole lot.
Well, that's gonna do it for sports.
Damn. Hey, that sports segment was funny.
That's gonna do it for sports. All right, so we gonna touch
My
on this
bad.
real quick because we're pressed for time now. We didn't do this last week, so we want to get this done now. So the IME topic of the day. Yeah. All right. IME is a barbershop located in Hackensack. You got the address?
God damn it. Shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
This might take a minute.
My bad, cuzzo.
Hold on, Jesus. Always had that shit too. Man. Leave it up to me to fuck shit up, man. I was on point last time.
You what?
Damn sure miss.
Well, last time was like a month ago, wasn't it? I'm glad we can laugh about this. I don't feel so bad.
Hey, man.
Let me see.
Okay, IME Barbershop is 851 Main Street in Hackensack, New Jersey. He's actually open right now. You got about 20 minutes.
Well, you definitely have to make an appointment.
It's closing at 3. But yeah, if you want to make an appointment, you can holler at Rod the Barber on Bookski. I said it right for the first time ever.
Congratulations.
What's the name of the app?
Bookski.
That's a booking app? Okay.
All right.
like that.
And this is a barbershop that just doesn't just cut your hair, okay, or trim your beard. All right. We have apparel he has apparel that he also has in his own brand, IME brand. He's got clothes for the kids, clothes for women, clothes for men. If you need a mask, he has masks, IME mask with the logo on it. And he also has other stylists in the shop that they do crochet braiding.
Okay.
One of the stylists, her name is Rashmi. She does the crochet braiding. I don't know the other women or the ladies that work there. I don't know their names really. I shouldn't say that. I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know their names. So I'll get that information from Rasheen, so that way we can put a plug for them too. But you gotta go check my cuz out. He's been doing this for a minute. This is his first shop, and he's going strong. He's going strong into the new
Shout
year.
to him.
So
Congrats.
shout out to IME, because you ain't you if you ain't you.
Made him a whole new logo for him. You're like, you ain't you.
Right. Rasheen like, yo, man, don't fuck my shit up, bruh. All right.
I'm gonna just say the app one more time. It's Booksy, Booksy,
Okay.
and he's under I Am Me Barbershop.
IME. IME.
You will not be disappointed.
Nice.
Definitely not.
I gotta go myself. I'm bullshitting.
That's why he's wearing a hat.
Go ahead and make your appointment now. Go ahead. Why you on it? Go ahead.
Yo, Ron got the Ron got the type of head, right? Right? It look like, you know how you peel off the Reese's peanut butter cup? You leave the peanut butter on the paper. Just saying.
I got a giant joke lined up, but I ain't salty. I'm gonna say that for next week.
It's all love, man.
Always. I don't even insult him. I just go straight to the Giants. You know what I'm saying? I know nothing about nothing. I'm not a.
I'll be
No,
quiet,
man.
but I'll be talking again. All right, so on to the IME topic of the day, and that topic is like I said in the beginning, it's about people that live in the hood, born and raised in the hood, but when it comes to like another area that's not so hood, you realize that they ain't hood.
You know, it's crazy. A lot of people grow up a certain way, and it's like, don't get me wrong, nobody wants to grow up, but I'm not shitting on nobody, and that's where like certain things come into play when you have to explain certain things how you mean it. Nobody is shitting on you for not struggling. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Some people didn't have to struggle. I get that. I mean, some people did. I get that too. But don't think like, okay, I'm in the suburbs, but I know somebody around here who sells drugs. I mean, 2 blocks down, somebody just got shot. I'm in the hood. That's how some people define hood shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And some people, and I think, honestly speaking, I think some people wish they grew up around bullets flying and drug sales and crackheads and dope fiends and gang activity. I really do.
Wow.
I really do, because you can tell. I do, and it's sad because you can tell when they go places, and you're with them.
Mm-hmm.
They go somewhere just to get something to eat. You know what I mean? Then they come back and brag about the block they was on. They just got something to eat at. Bro, you was hungry. That's it. You don't get no stripes for that. You was hungry. You chose to go in there, risk your neck, getting shot, getting something to eat, or have somebody try to sell you some dope or something. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like, you get no stripes, no points, none of that shit, just because you go to a place that's known for homicides and drug dealing. and gang activity.
Right.
You ignorant as shit if you want to grow up around that shit, or wish you did.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Then you got the niggas who grow up in the burbs. You know what I mean? They get a little weed off. All of a sudden, they trapping. You know what I mean? And it's like they want, yeah. Bro, I'm like,
he sold a dime bag. Nigga think he the king.
yeah. Nigga.
Power was based off of me, nigga.
I mean, like I said, bro, like it's sad, man. It's a lot of. I'm glad I grew up. People talk shit all day about Hackensack. I'm glad I grew up in Hackensack. I like Hackensack. You know what I mean? And bro, I didn't have to. Luckily for me, I didn't have to. I could have grew up other places if like my parents, if my grandparents didn't move.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like my grandfather's from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? So just imagine like if he just stayed there. Now, I would have to get used to that New York life. You know what I mean? And I can't do shit about it. You know what I mean? I would just have to be there. You know what I mean? But don't sit here and just glorify some shit and just try to label it hood because you looking for something. It's like you're looking for a certain status that you didn't have. Now you damn near 40. You look goofy as shit out here. You know what I mean? Because you want something that it's a certain stat. It's like, bro, nobody. You're not known. What you want? I'll put it this way. What you want to be known for might get you locked up. Stupid. Honestly speaking. What you want to be known for might get you locked up. Oh, nigga, if I had to burn on me, that nigga wouldn't did nothing. I would have shot you, bro. Okay, go do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because nobody want to spend 20, 30, 40 years behind fucking bars just trying to prove something to somebody that don't just trying to prove something to people who probably don't give a fuck about you anyway.
Nah,
Why do you think they made you go do the shit?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It ain't worth it, man.
They ain't home watching the 50 years. Yeah, I hope that dumbass nigga got away. You know what I mean?
You're right.
I'm like, all right.
But you know what? Even here, you got some dudes is out here, or dudes and women, or gals, or whatever you want to call it, that's out here claiming different things, but when like I say for instance they can't claiming to be a blood or a crib. All right, we'll just say it like that. Now you gotta be careful what you're claiming or what you're doing out here because it's people that's watching. All right, so now once that gets brought to your attention, they actually come to your hometown. They actually confront you. They ask you, all these questions that a gang member will ask you, and you stumbling and fumbling. You're not legit. You're not what you say you are.
Facts.
So when things happen, and this is why things do happen. This is why we have like the gang affiliated violence. You know what I mean? Territorial shit. But you got people out here faking it to make it. You know what I mean? And that's not something that you want to risk your life for or going to jail for. You don't want to do that. I mean, prime example. Look at 6ix9ine. He ain't what he said he was, right?
Nope.
But he's still doing the bullshit. You know what I mean? Why? Because he's protected. Ain't, nobody can't get to him. I mean, he's out of jail now, still doing the same shit.
Snitched on the whole crew.
He's a troll.
Yep.
So, I just think that people just need to. You just need to be you. Be who you are. I mean, I'm gonna use me for an example, and this is some real shit because this is the way. This is the reason why I move the way I move now. Nobody knows, but this is how it is with me. I was the one that followed behind.
Mm-hmm.
You know how people say you need to lead by example. You need to be a leader, not a follower.
Right.
I was the opposite growing up. You know what I mean? Something I thought that was real cool. I wanted to be there.
Right.
I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to, be that loyal. You can count on me. You know what I'm saying? And it burned me. And the reason why it burned me because I was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
Things happened. I got locked up, and then it just changed my whole perspective of everything. Because jail's not for everybody.
No, it ain't.
jail damn sure ain't for me. And I had a small little taste of it, and it's a taste that I will never forget. It's the most awful feeling in the fucking world, man. You know what I mean? Like from the time they check you in to the sloppy mess you get in the morning for breakfast. It's not even breakfast. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't want that life. You know what I mean? And I'm not ashamed to talk about that shit now because it changed me. It changed me. I don't be around everybody. I stay in my own lane. I stay to myself. I be me. Like I am me, right? It speaks for itself. And I really believe that's the reason why Rod came up with that name. Be you. Be your own brand. Be your own person.
Jig your shit.
Because if you're gonna sit here and follow people and follow behind people, I don't care if you're from Patterson. I don't care if you're from all these hood areas. If you're not that type of dude, you just ain't that type of dude. Period. Just because you live in the hood, you from the hood, doesn't mean that you are that you are the hood.
And if you don't want to do something,
So-
don't go. If niggas is going to the hood and you don't want to go, don't go. Man the fuck up and just say, you know what? I don't feel safe. I ain't going. Oh, you sore. Oh, you pussy. Oh, you scared. I'm a grown ass man. I don't have to go.
Don't fall for the peer pressure.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man.
That's like somebody trying to put a cigarette in your face. Oh, you know you want to smoke it? No, I mean,
Yeah, but exactly.
you
You know
good.
what I mean? But at the same time, they don't know the pressure that you could have been in or the situation you could have been in that same town, gotten the altercation. Now you was like, you know what? I ain't even fucking with that shit. But you just kept that shit to yourself. Because niggas is calling you pussy and soft because you don't want to go. Now, if you tell them the altercation you had, now they going to say, how come you ain't doing about it? How come you ain't do nothing about it? Now it's like they going to put themselves in your shoes. Everybody woulda, coulda, shoulda. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Or you could be a part of something like you just said. But I'm gonna just piggyback off it. You're gang affiliated. You're not a gang member. You're gang affiliated. You're hanging out. You're chilling. And all of a sudden, a drive-by come by and you get shot. Shit happens, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the whole moral of this topic is that you only get one time around here. All right? If you're gonna make the best of it, you're gonna be the best you that you can be. All right? I said it last week. Was it last week? I said last week you got to bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can't bet on your homeboy because your homeboy might not always be there for you. He might not even be your homeboy. You might be rolling with people because they're getting some type of whatever out of you, benefit or whatever.
Yeah, the benefit
You
of
might be the weed man. You might be the roll up man. You might be the one that because you like to party. Oh, you get the party right. That don't mean the niggas like you.
at all. You might be like the nigga they go to. Like if they need something, they send you to go get that shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They put you in the harm's way.
Just like you said before, it's like you only get one time. Just like you said about a drive-by. What if that drive-by you got shot with one bullet? That one bullet took you out. That one drive-by you was in took you out. That one time you was in the hood where you got peer pressured into it, and you say yourself, I should have just stayed home, but nah, I'm gonna chill with my people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not saying like people in the hood, not saying, just because they're used to it, they want to die. It's just the fact that, like, some people just have no escape.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, some people just can't get up and relocate. I mean, I could stay at my aunt's house, but, like, she only want me. I can't live there. I mean, I can only stay there for, like, a week or two, but, you know what I mean? Then what? Then you go right back to the same shit. You know what I mean? So people just got to get their shit right, man. You can't be. I'm not a hood nigga. I never lived in the hood, but my thing is this: you can't, in my opinion, you can't be shooting niggas and selling drugs forever.
Nah.
You feel what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
sometimes it's too late. Sometimes that forever is when you 18. That forever is too late. Now you dead. Now you in the casket. Now you behind bars. You know what I mean? So get your shit right, man. I'm not here to preach. Just here to teach you niggas. You know what I mean? Just get your shit right, bro.
Yeah, because like the whole thing about being in the hood, there's only two things that's gonna happen: dead or in jail.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. Either which way, it ain't a good life.
It's
Damn
not
sure ain't
it's not a good life. And you know what? a dude that's from the streets, a dude that is hood, a dude that been through all that, he would tell you the same fucking thing.
Exactly.
You don't want to
Yep.
do what I do.
Yep.
Be better than what the fuck I am.
Wouldn't you want somebody like that around you though?
I know dudes is like that.
Yeah. Wouldn't you want people like that
I know
around you?
dudes is like that just from the hood.
You know what I mean?
They want to see you know the young, the youth be better, get out the hood, come back and help the hood.
And it'd be people like that that'll tell you their rap sheet. They're not trying to impress you. They're trying to help you. You don't want to have to go through all this shit I went through. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like to sit here and brag. Oh, nigga, I've been to jail for such and such years, and I've been to jail. I did 10 years in a joint, nigga. Bro, I don't want to do 10 seconds. Nowhere near a joint.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? And the shit that I'm doing, I have nothing to worry about. We're not doing nothing illegal. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, bro, like, you can't sit here and be, like, blind to the shit. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. Everybody, you know, you can't play dumb to the shit. You know what's going to happen. Oh, I want to go get that nigga. Let's strap up and blah, 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 blah. I say, yo, fam, like, why do you think, like, if you think about it, right? You ever been to been to different hoods and shit, right? All these houses, all these backyards and all these little fences and alleyways and shit. You ever think, like, damn, like, how the fuck did they catch that person?
Right.
Niggas is talking.
Yep.
Niggas is talking, bro. Like, it ain't worth it. You could be in a team with a solid, full of solid niggas. Niggas
Yep.
is talking, and that's the thing. You don't know who talking.
Oh.
You know what I mean? It ain't worth
Say
it, man.
Again, man. That's true.
I'll be a burb nigga. I'll be a nerd. You call me what the fuck you want. I don't give two
Exactly.
shits. I really don't. I never have.
Bergen County nerd, Bergen County baby. I heard it all, bro.
Hackensack is whack. You know what's great? Know what somebody told me? I say this shit all the time. I said, damn, don't nothing to Hackensack whack. Don't nothing to be happening in Hackensack. I said happen as far as what? Somebody getting shot? Oh, I ain't even say that. What was you gonna say? Because based off where you live, you know what I mean, Essex County, Passaic County, Hudson County, based on where you live, I know shit that happens over there. You know what I mean? Fucked up situation. I mean, but I know things that happen over there. Things that happen over there, bullets ain't flying in Hackensack.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
God, exactly.
Bullets ain't flying in Hackensack. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So if we're lame because bullets ain't flying, I'd be the corniest, lamest, wackest nigga you know, and I love it.
Yep.
I'm still here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm trying to prove you hard in a box. Like, all right, do you? I'm 39. Like, honestly speaking, they call, like, the younger folks call us old. Man, my eyes, I'm still young. You know what I mean? Because what they say when you he was 39. Oh, he was young as hell when he died. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm young alive.
Yep.
Talk about me while I'm still here. I don't need rest in peace T-shirts and shit because I did something stupid.
Give
Nah,
me
I'm good, bro.
flowers Now you got it.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, we see too many of those, man. You know, sack legends or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? We want all our legends, you know, to we want to give them their flowers while they're still alive, man. They're still breathing. I mean, it's whack when something happens to somebody that you knew growing up, or something violence. Violence is taking our brothers out, man. Like it's just too much, man. It's just too much, man. I've been through it already. You know, I lost my cousin now 2 years now. You know, almost went through the same thing with Fant. I mean, it's just too much, man. You know, you're going through too much out here, bro. So like Ron said, we're not trying to preach to nobody, man. It's just that it's too much of the wannabes, man. Don't be a wannabe. You know what I mean? Be you. And I'm glad we was actually able to get this up because it's important for somebody that maybe is on the fence with certain shit. You hear us talking, and hopefully we change your mind about your thoughts about things that you're gonna do with yourself. You know what I mean? Like there's so much positive things that's out here that anybody can do, but it's just like it's like a crazy thing how there's so much possibilities out here positively, but you still got all that negative shit that you want. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
Like you want to do positive shit, but people around you like, nah, fuck that cool shit, nigga. Like, you know how much money you can make with these bricks and blah blah blah. But like,
well, I mean, the only thing I could think of that person just doesn't have that right one in their life that can push them in a way where they'll be successful.
Exactly.
True.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of successful people that I've looked up to. And I actually talked to one of them yesterday. Stacey Elliott. He's actually gonna be on our podcast coming soon.
Nice.
He's gonna let us know.
Nice.
But he came up from the projects downtown on Railroad, 55 Railroad to be exact. He came up from that. You know what I mean? It took a lot for him to get to where he's at, and he's one of the ones I looked up to as a kid growing up. Looked up to Stacy, man. You know what I mean? And when he comes here on our podcast, he'll be able to tell his story. There's a couple other people that's gonna be coming up on here. They're gonna be able to tell their story. You know what I mean? There's a lot of positive things that happen in Hackensack that a lot of people don't know about. And we're gonna bring that to you on the R&G Podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Word.
All right, so we're gonna wrap up the IME topic of the day. For those that chimed in or just peeked in, we hope you come back. We're gonna be back here next week. Hopefully, we start a little earlier. Actually, we was all late today anyway, but it's all good though. We got everything off today, and it was great. We got all our topics in. Jeff kind of pushed it with us today. He probably didn't want to. Like, goddamn, nigga, I cut this shit now. Come on, let's go.
Let me get these niggas out of here. I ain't even eat yet. This some bullshit.
Hurry up, nigga. Sports. Let's go. Let's go.
But nah, as always, man, Jeff, we appreciate you, man.
Oh man, I appreciate you.
You know,
Thank you.
Truth ain't here, but I'm gonna give him his flowers anyway.
I did offer Truth a drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I heard him
you
about
did.
that. He said, I don't want to see no bottles. I did offer him a drink. He said, too. He said, you did offer. You know what I mean?
Nah,
I know he just be talking shit, but at the same time, nigga.
yeah, we appreciate Truth, man. Truth,
Man.
Truth, good. Motivators, man. Truth and Jeff, man. On our team. Also, shout out to the other podcast that's on this platform. We got the Butterfly Effect, right?
Yes, sir.
What's her name again? Excuse
Emily.
me. Emily. Sorry. I don't know your name. I'm sorry. But I just want to give you. I'm trying to show love to everybody that's on the
You know
platform.
that chick. The black
So shout out to Emily with the
Black
Butterfly Effect.
That's some nigga shit.
Yes. Yes.
Shout out to
Black.
the Goddess. All right, she's gonna be coming on. I think around what 8 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Oh, 6.
So she'll be on at 6.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Butterfly Effect is before the Goddess.
She's starting early today. Yeah.
So guys, tune in to the to the Truth platform and
Truth Vibe TV.
Truth Vibe TV.
There you go.
Let's get it. Everybody gonna get a shout out today.
That's
Damn
right.
it.
Shout out to all the podcasts, man, that's on this platform.
Thank you, sir.
Emily,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry if
Yes.
I didn't know your name. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. I don't want you cussing me out. I don't know. You know what I mean? But
And this Negro.
that's it, man. So we're gonna close it out. So as always, still in the pandemic, wear your mask, protect yourself both ways,
Wash your dirty ass.
and everything else that come in between anything. All right, and also you just remember to be you. Be you. Be true to yourself. Don't let nobody tell you can't do something in your life, man, because you never know, man. There's a lot of possibilities out here. You know what I mean? I'm one that really feels like anybody can do anything if you put your mind to it. I'm a firefighter. I know I said it before, but there was times when I kind of BS with it, but I made it happen. I'm a firefighter now. You know what I mean? So, and there's other things I got going on that's gonna blossom with the fire department. So, everybody, stay safe. Nothing but love. It's the R&G Podcast. We out.